My beloved child, I know you've been wondering if I'm really listening to your prayers. It might feel like your heartfelt pleas are just vanishing into thin air, going unanswered. You've been navigating through stormy seas of life, facing challenge after challenge, constantly fighting without a moment to breathe. You're tired and feeling a bit lost. Come closer, my beloved child. Stop chasing and rest with me for a moment. Listen to what I have to say. You're putting too much effort into things that are out of your hands, forgetting to let go and let me take over. Give me all your worries and trust me fully to take care of them. Pay attention and let the peace I offer sink in. I promise to reach out to those you care about, protect those you can't be with, and comfort those you're missing. Even if they think they're on their own, I'm actually guiding them gently without their knowledge. Soon enough, you'll see them come back, filled with regret as they realize their mistakes. They'll understand the hurt they've caused and seek forgiveness. And about your money troubles, don't worry, they're only temporary. Don't be afraid of what's coming. Instead, focus on seeking me and learning from my words. I'm here to keep drawing your attention, making sure your heart stays safe with me. You've always been mine, and I've always been there for you, protecting you from false temptations. Keep putting in the effort, but don't let your heart or mind be weighed down by worry. Remember the promises I give you each day. I'll handle everything beyond your control. Your health, your life, your money, your family. They're all in my hands. Trust in me. I love you deeply, my precious one. You feel the depth of my love in the comfort of my presence. I urge you to recall all the times I've been there for you, to stay firm in your belief in my endless love, my divine plan, and my impeccable timing. I promise you a life filled with joy, peace, calm, and spiritual strength. A life marked by determination, fueled by dreams of success and well-being. You're going to be blessed in ways you can't even imagine, far beyond the fleeting sadness of material pursuits. Welcome the fullness of a life rich with spiritual wealth, free from the need for approval or societal acceptance. I give you spiritual toughness, filling your spirit with the strength to face any challenge. You've been too caught up in seeking approval from others, wanting their praise and fearing their judgment. I say it's time to break that cycle. From now on, find your peace in me alone. Keep your faith strong and active. Dive into my words. Pray with me morning and night. Consider this message a love letter for me, proof of my never-ending love for you. No one else can offer you the selfless support I do. I don't ask for your riches or belongings. I delight in your kindness, your efforts to help those in need. Show your devotion, your love, your obedience, and keep that beautiful, genuine faith in your heart. Spread my love to your family today. Remember, I'm always here for you, unmovable as a rock. Close your eyes, take in the peace I provide, and hand over your worries to me. Even when you doubt your worth, know that my presence is constant, motivated purely by love. You want to get closer to me, but you pause, holding back your worries and fears. Doubt sneaks in, and you're left carrying the sting of old hurts. Listen for my voice. Let its sweetness heal your heart. Hear me as I write these words deep within you. I love you. You're not bound by anything. With gentle arms, I hold you close. Safe in my care, you might face trials today, but remember this feeling. I'll be right there, whispering healing words, reminding you of my presence so you won't wander off. Be misled by your feelings or lose your way. I ignite a light within your heart, a guiding light so that in darkness, when fear and despair try to engulf you, my brightness will outshine, guiding you like the sun lights up the sky. Darkness stands no chance against my everlasting light. Any force trying to bring you down today will vanish before me. Let me show you the depth of my love. Listen for me all day. When you hear my voice, know it's me talking to you. I'm pouring sacred oil over you, blessing you abundantly. I clear your mind of doubts. If you fall, my forgiveness is here to cleanse and raise you up. It's not in my heart to see you crushed by fear, overwhelmed by guilt, or living in the shadow of past mistakes. I'm not here to point fingers or punish. As I've always said, my purpose is to love you. If punishment was my goal, you wouldn't be here. So think again and embrace the love I've been offering. Don't turn it away. Now you're faced with a choice between two paths. One of truth and life that leads to a glorious forever, and another that pulls you away from me. Following me won't make life simpler, but you'll never be without my help and support when you need it. My Holy Spirit will be your comfort in sorrow, and my words will guide you with wisdom. My door is always open day or night. Come to me with your honest and heartfelt prayers. Trust me with your family, give me your heart, and I'll protect them lovingly. I'll wrap them in joy, shower them with prosperity and peace, and shield them from harm. Be it from greed, betrayal, or false companions. I'll encircle your home with countless angels, ready to defend you from any danger. I am unchanging, the same now in the past and forevermore. Just as the earth spins and the stars light up the night, my presence will constantly surround you. Be assured, I will confront any foe that threatens you. Fear nothing and no one. Your family is never abandoned because I am with you. From your first breath, I've been waiting for this moment to speak directly to you, to affirm the blessings on their way to you. I've chosen you, named you, you are mine. I'll never let you go. Even if there comes a day you think you're tired of me, right there in that moment, you'll cry, remembering how I've always been there for you, reaching out, saving you from peril. I've brought you peace and led you out of strife. When everyone else left, I saw you with eyes full of mercy, and my love for you is unending. My love grows daily through the good and the bad, in poverty or wealth, in sickness and in health. I'm committed to you forever. I know you feel my presence strongly now, and it will always be so. I will never leave you, so cast aside any doubts. No force in the universe can take away the tenderness, peace, and immense joy I hold for you. I love you, and today I fill your heart with incredible strength. Stand tall and strong, for victory is within your grasp. The battle is tough and the fight demanding, but I'm here to back you up. Don't hesitate to chase your dreams and stand your ground. When obstacles arise and adversaries plot against you, remain unshakable as a mountain. Let go of negative thoughts and fears that block your path. Never let anyone or anything snuff out the dreams I've planted in your heart. Stick to your plans. Don't bow to challenges. If I've given you dreams, it's because I can make them a reality. Trust in me, I'm right there with you, fighting by your side, now and always. Be bold and unwavering, for with faith you can achieve wonders beyond imagination. Your faith not only obeys my will, but also delights me. Expect criticism from the envious. Ignore those who mock or call you a fanatic for following my ways. Keep moving ahead like a champion. The doubters will eventually fall away, puzzled and lost. Don't listen to voices trying to steer you off course. You've come too far and are on the brink of receiving immense blessings. It would be tragic to quit now. I didn't choose you to fail. With me, you are destined to triumph. I paid the ultimate price for your victory, thinking of you on the cross. If you're hearing this, know that your struggles are not unnoticed. I, your Almighty God, have chosen you. Blessed you for your steadfast faith and loyalty. Your life is a testament to my love. Never forget the sacrifice I made for you. Your past doesn't dictate where you're headed. In times when everything seems to fall apart, you've trusted in me. You've sought shelter in my embrace and in my presence. You're always secure. Embrace peace and joy, knowing you're under the care of your Almighty God. Trust in my power to wash away and forgive all your mistakes. Hold on to this belief with all your heart. Look forward with hope, for I'm about to work a breathtaking miracle in your life. You profess your love for me and faith in my might. In the same way, believe that I have truly forgiven you. Stop berating yourself or dwelling on past errors. I've thrown your sins into a pit they'll never climb out of. My dear child, my beloved one, I know you are hurting, and your pain cuts me to the core. You may not understand why I allowed such sorrow in your life, but please know it was not without purpose or plan. I carried you in the palm of my hand before you were born, choosing you, shaping you. I have been with you every moment since, though there were times you did not feel my presence. I wept every tear you cried, even those shed in private when you thought no one cared. But I cared, my precious one. I cared so much. The adversity you have faced was carefully filtered through my loving hands. I allowed only what was needed to mold your character and strengthen your faith. I know the burden seemed unbearable at times, the heartache endless. But it was my mercy that sustained you even when you felt utterly alone. Now a new season is dawning. The pain that once defined you will fade. Scars remain, but even these testify to healing, to restoration, to new life. The future rising before you glows with my glory, bright with promise and purpose. I have plans, good plans, to give you a hope and a future. Plans not to harm you, but to prosper you. If you keep your eyes fixed on me, the way will be clear. Distractions will fall away, and my direction will shine like a beacon guiding your path. Stay near to me, my beloved. Seek me early. The grace for each new day awaits those who come to my feet. Meet with me often, bringing your cares and concerns freely. Nothing is too small or insignificant for my concern. As you pour out your heart, I will fill you afresh with strength, wisdom, and peace that transcends understanding. When adversity strikes, and storms will come, remember I am your rock, your shelter, your strong tower. Run to me as your refuge. Hide yourself under the shadow of my wing. I will faithfully protect you. Fiery trials will one day reveal their purpose, to refine you like gold for an eternal glory beyond compare. Guard your heart from voices contrary to my word and will, from those who peddle falsehood disguised as freedom. Their tempting invitations lead only to emptiness and heartache. I have spoken truth. My way leads to abundant life. Walk in it with wholehearted devotion. As you seek me, delving deeply into the treasures of my word, I will meet you there. Mysteries once hidden will blaze with brilliant clarity. My voice echoing through the generations will feel fresh and immediate, affirming my eternal, unchanging character, the same yesterday, today, and forever. The window I have opened into heavenly realms astonishes even angels. Grasp this gift I offer you, access into my very presence, where you can find mercy and grace to strengthen you. As you learn to abide in me, our connection will grow richer, deeper, sweeter, in a bond no power can sever. Difficult days will come, opposition, injustice, loss. Your faith will be tested as fire assays gold. When everything in you wants to raise a fist to heaven, fall on your knees instead. Trust in my goodness even when circumstances scream otherwise. Believe my word over every contradictory feeling or fear. Lean hard into my unfailing arms and I will carry you. Wherever this journey leads, promises punctuate the path ahead. Life and blessings instead of sorrow. Beauty forged from the ashes of your pain. Joy awakening with the dawn. My delight overtaking sadness. Laughter drowning out weeping. Praise silencing complaint. Bounty displacing lack. Still waters. Green pastures. Tables overflowing. Cups running over. Keep walking, my beloved. Draw ever nearer to my heart where you are safe, valued, and adored beyond measure. My plans for you brim with hope and goodness. My banner over you is love. No obstacle can halt my purposes or diminish my extravagant dreams for you. Trust in this always. The depths of my love have no bottom. The reaches of my care have no limit. The details of your life, so precious to me, are ever before my eyes. Not one prayer breathed in sincerity is lost. No tear shed alone in despair goes unseen. Wherever you go, I go. Whatever comes your way has passed through my tender filtration first. I allow nothing that is not for your ultimate good at the glorious destination I am preparing for you. Keep your eyes on the celestial city where all that troubles you now will dissolve. Let me carry your burdens when strength fails. Be still in my presence when answers do not come quickly. Trust in my unfailing love, my faithfulness through all generations. I know the plans I have for you. Plans filled with promise and purpose, a future of hope. My delight over you will endure forever. You are graven on the palms of my hands. I will never forget or forsake you. Only believe. Have faith in me and my word. I will surely do all I have promised. My child, I speak these words to you from a place of deepest love. Each soul traverses their own unique path, one filled with twists and turns. Mistakes shall pepper their journey, yet fret not, for errors plant seeds of wisdom. Pray your young ones' missteps grant no foothold to dark forces wishing to fill tender hearts with venomous lies. Offer bountiful compassion, unshackled from judgment's grip. Chastise when needed, but with open arms, so they may know your love as refuge. Your prayers, steeped in motherly grace, float heavenward, infusing my throne room with pleas born of righteousness. As I harness these petitions, wielding providence accordingly, your spirit shall surge with elation at results revealed in due time. Have faith in me, for I traverse alongside each child, shepherding with tenderness as I do for you. My love for my children knows no bounds. When failures leave you broken, perceive not these moments as arbiters of your destiny, nor condemners of dreams, talents, and promise held within. Do they conclude my plans for you? Nay, when stumbled steps mark your path, take these actions. If transgressions litter your wake, petition forgiveness, sweeping away lingering stains. Silence the accuser's serpentine hisses. Rise with boldness, unchained from guilt's fetters. My blood's crimson tide washes you anew. While the world screams, failures roar with finality. My children know life's falls as instructors nonpareil. The past fades, eyes ahead. Let not yesterdays blur tomorrows. Heed my beckoning to seize the future I prepare. I extend rewards and blessings to hands daring to grasp my call. Fear no enemies barring your way, for no weapon formed against you shall prosper. In all trials, my omnipresence shields you. Step forth courageously wherever I guide your path. Allow my words to anchor your faith in still trembling hearts. Be stout and stalwart, my child. When uncertainties abound, fear and lost hope may come circling like ravens to carrion. But I shall not abandon you. My spirit within you is mighty to deliver, restore, and uphold. Through life's tempestuous seasons, set your mind's eye upon my love for you, a love beyond human summation. Hold fast to the plans I spoke over you. Care not what detractors decree. I earnestly yearn for your success and fulfillment of purpose. What losses you mourn shall transform into gains. Where brokenness lies, healing shall sprout. In due time, peace will canopy your home. Forgiveness will bloom. From this day forth, let confidence cloak you as a mantle. No need exists for shame's blush. Have you not heard my proclamations of love, my pride in you declared on high? Let it root deeply and blossom into assurance. Why? Because I cherish you, my beloved. By heavenly edict, I reverse the curse to bless your future. My grace removed your sins farther than east is from west. None can judge or condemn those I validate through mercy's pardon. Love's cords drew you near. By covenant I claimed you. Each gift written for you by my hand shall be delivered upon heaven's first light. Value what I value, your whole spirit, fearfully and wonderfully made in my image. Cease viewing yourself through scorn's warped glass. It pains me to see the oppression of your mind, exalting the words of mortals over your Creator who fashioned you for favor. Take hold of this truth with ever open hands. I fix my gaze upon you with delight, committed to your thriving. I set you amidst the purposes I ordained before time's dawning. Not one scheme of hell can halt my blessings racing toward you. Yet a choice confronts you, child. Will you anchor in my words or be tossed about by currents of naysayers seeking your demise? Will you hold fast your confession of faith or entertain taunting voices attempting your deception? They care not for your joy nor prosperity. I have warned you of accusers whose tongues drip condemnation, whose hearts rejoice at your stumbling. Give no quarter for their assaults upon your spirit. I desire you to abide in peace and confidence, awash in grace. Fill your mind with songs of hope and trusting surrender. Walk with bold faith, unmoved by the din of critics. Eyes ahead, your future brims with victory and favor. These promises I make secure to you if you would but walk in my ways, delight in my love, believe my words faithful and true. Now fix this confession in your heart, speaking it with conviction. No force in heaven or earth can shake the anchoring hope you have in me. Though assailants surround on every side, I am your rock and refuge. Under my feathers find your rest. Shadowed beneath my mighty hand, no evil shall befall you, nor plague come near your home. I am for you. Be still and know the voice that commands your deliverance. Your tribulations are many, yet I see and I am stirring to intervene on your behalf. Behold, your accusers will vanish like smoke in a sudden gust. Their plans will lie in ruins at your feet. Many who conspired against you will stand dumbfounded, having witnessed my mighty hand raised in your defense. Is anything too difficult for me? There is no limit to what I can do or how I choose to demonstrate my love toward you. The winds and waves stand ready to obey my voice, to become pavement wherever I direct your feet to travel. Through my indwelling spirit, confidence and courage will swell within you like a gathering storm, driving out all lingering apprehension and anxiety. You will turn the tides of battle, subduing the stirrings of darkness. Victory upon victory I grant you as you stand your holy ground, unwavering in the face of opposition. My child, lift your head. The horizon glows with the first streaks of dawn. The new day promised you since time's conception draws near. I will show you which way to go. I will fortify your steps and navigate your course. Take heart. No ploy of the enemy can deter my blessing and breakthrough rising upon you like daybreak's first light. Because you dared believe in my promises, untold captives will gain their freedom. The oil of healing will flow freely through your hands. Where brokenness dwells, restoration will blossom in your wake. Where darkness crouches, my light and peace will flood unchecked through open doors. Get ready, child of destiny. The atmosphere even now shifts over your home. That which assailed your family's unity and strength will soon be driven out like chaff in the wind. O heart once heavy and oppressed, now is the time to rise up in faith and meet this new day. I am pouring out my spirit to saturate every corner of your world, dispelling shadows of discord and dysfunction. Fix your eyes on me alone. Therein, find shelter for your soul against piercing voices of disruption and disorder, seeking to hinder and upend your family. Shut your ears to fear's messengers. My word and my word alone, forms your vision of the future. Upon the unshakable rock of my promises, stand unwavering. Take your place in me and you will never stumble. I am your shield and rampart, your deliverer, your healer, your Lord. With all that you are, proclaim that your trust rests solely in me. I have always been with you, I am with you now, and I will abide with you forever. When adversity leaves you sifting through the wreckage, seeking signs of my faithfulness, know that beyond the stormy present awaits breaths of renewal moving upon your waters. In the wake of hardship, growth and blessing take root. Though environments around you reek of hope deferred, cling to me. I will not abandon the purposes I ordained for you. Lean into my chest and therein discover the heartbeat of hope, alive and unrelenting. Troubles are not meaningless chance nor aimless agents of misery. Within their fibers run currents of significance, orchestrating your ever-unfolding story. Not one occurrence takes me by surprise. All plays out according to my providence. Even when barrage upon barrage assails you, impelling perception that everything contrives against you, even there, my plans and purposes weave through your innermost being. Where you envision catastrophe, I am preparing blessing. Where you expect attack, I fortify your position. Within the roar and rush await whispers of compassion, kindness, and commemoration of my promises fulfilled. So hear me, beloved. Guard your heart against descending gloom. Barricade your mind against whispers of futility. Your present distresses have not arrived unintended, nor are they signposts declaring destinies of misfortune. Consider each trial an invitation to grow strong in me. As gold deemed worthy of a crown must first pass through flame, so too your mettle and perseverance are honed in adversity's furnace. Whether traces of my fingerprints upon your circumstances prove blurred or vivid, be assured the experiences you accumulate serve to bring you closer to the fullness promised you. Though the path winds through shadowed valleys, I go before you, preparing your way. My love for you holds fast, never wavering. I will never forsake you. You are mine, my treasure. I am your God who gladly gave my all to ransom you back to myself. Not even death could stop my heart from beating for you. Listen for my voice calling through the night seasons. Come to me when adversity leaves you lost and uncertain. I will speak peace and hope to your inner chaos. When doubts creep in, clouding your belief in my faithfulness, remember, I have commanded blessings upon your head. No one can reverse what I have declared over you. You, my beloved, have a hope and a future. Now is not the time to grow weary, but to press on toward the prize I have waiting for you. Fix your eyes on me alone. Commit to walk in my ways. Take hold of my promises and yield to my spirit within you. Together we will shine radiant with heaven's glory, subduing kingdoms, unlocking destinies, and bearing light unmatched into the broken places. My beloved child, I know at times the path I've set before you seems unclear. When life takes unexpected turns, it can be hard to trust my guidance. Yet even in seasons of hardship, know that my love for you never falters. I realize it's difficult to have faith when disappointments arise and plans unravel. But remember, I will never abandon you, especially in stormy seas. My promises remain anchored to you like stars fixed in the night sky. What I have declared over your life shall come to pass in due time. Be patient, my child. The waiting may feel long, but have faith. Your perseverance will bear good fruit. The trials that now bring you grief are transforming you, infusing strength into your spirit. Do not lose hope or tire of this refining process, though I know weariness tempts you. Hold on just a little longer, beloved one. The season of harvest, of renewal and change, is nearer than you think. I see the burdens weighing heavily on your soul. Come, Lay down those cares that threaten to crush your spirit. I will lift them from your weary shoulders if you let me. Do not try to muscle through storms alone. You were never meant to. I am right here, yearning to be your shelter amid howling winds and raging seas. Cry out to me, precious one, I will answer. Oh, if only you could glimpse what I see when I look at you. Such raw courage blazing in your heart, even on the darkest of nights. My child, you were made to weather storms. I crafted you carefully, instilling my strength into your innermost parts. Like clay fired in a kiln, difficulties are meant to refine you, not destroy you. You are far more resilient than you know. I wish you could see yourself as I do, a warrior, bold and brimming with relentless faith. Even when bombarded by doubts or fears, keep holding on to me. Victory is assured. I know the path is long and the terrain ever-changing, but I will lead you surely through every peak and valley. Fix your eyes on me, not the swirling chaos around you. My precious one, why do you insist on carrying burdens too heavy for your mortal frame? Again and again I urge you, cast those cares upon me. I yearn to lift the weight from your strained shoulders. I know the storms of life leave you feeling battered and bruised, like debris washed ashore after a hurricane. But beloved, you were made to weather storms. Lean into me now. Let me gather up the broken bits so I can make you whole once more. Do not fear the winds and waves. The tempest cannot prevail against you if your roots grow deep in me. I will be the stability you crave when your world seems to spin out of control. Dig in, hold fast, and you will endure. My child, I have planted dreams and desires in the fertile soil of your soul for a purpose, that you might bear fruit which nourishes the world around you. Do not let the weeds of fear or doubt choke out those seedlings before they have a chance to sink roots. Tending tender dreams requires persistence and care, but I am with you in the labor, helping nurture all I've entrusted to you. The fruit will come in due time if you do not lose heart. Not one seed planted in your soul garden goes to waste under my watchful care. Growth is often slow and subtle at first, unseen beneath the soil's surface. But in time, blossoms will burst forth, and ripe fruit will weigh down branches once barren and bare. Take heart, beloved. Your faithfulness in tending dreams matters more than what your eyes presently perceive. Pay no heed to voices that whisper lies about my intentions towards you, seductive half-truths and distortions of reality meant to lure you off the path. Shut out those hollow murmurs before they find footing in your mind. Hold fast to what you know is true. I am for you. My ways are meant to give you a hope and a future. Lift your gaze to the horizon of my promises and walk forward in faith. My precious one, why do you give such time and thought to anxieties that will not come to pass? How many times must I assure you that my purposes will prevail despite every storm? Remember how often I've led you safely through wildernesses in times past, through the barren desert places where my still, small voice was your only guide. Did I not sustain you then? Did manna not fall faithfully from heaven each morning until you reached the long-awaited land of promise? Oh, beloved, how quick you are to forget the testimonies of my faithfulness etched into your history. How soon my children lose sight of me and give fear the reins to lead them. Do not hand over what I've entrusted to you so cheaply, my love. Hold fast to the assurances which I have spoken, words crafted and anchored by my unchanging character. What I have promised I will perform. Just stay the course and keep your gaze fixed on me. My child, why do you insist on carrying burdens too heavy for your mortal frame? Why do you act as though my shoulders cannot handle the weight that threatens to crush you? Cast those cares upon me now. Do not wait until you've mustered enough false strength and run yourself ragged. There is freedom waiting when you choose to let me lift loads off you too massive to bear. You need not be anxious over all that fractured world demands, love. The troubles towering over you lose power in the shadow of my wings. Shelter there in my presence. Let that sacred space soak into your soul until overwhelming dread subsides, until masquerading peace permeates every pore, so that you overflow with my steadfast calm. Beloved, cling not to those weights too cumbersome for your frame. Instead, settle into me and discover true peace, a refuge not assailable by storm or strife or swirling chaos. Though troubles crouch at your door like predators thirsty for blood, here in my sanctuary you can find rest unperturbed. Abide here, and the strength of my joy will infuse you like marrow in your bones until new life bursts forth from your innermost being. Death will not win today. Hope lives on. My child, why do you give audience to those voices determined to drain you of hope and lead you far afield of my intended purpose? Shut out the worthless chatter, refuse to dignify hollow lies with consideration. My enemy schemes relentlessly, eager for you to embrace falsehoods about your identity, your worthiness, your belonging. But his fabrication finds no purchase in my truth. Remember who you are, beloved. My blood was shed to seal you as my own, my kingdom's precious heir, robe of righteousness covering every mark against you, failings drowned in fathomless mercy. Cherished one, when the deceiver peddles shame and defeat, lift your head high, stand tall in who I've called you to be. No weapon formed against you can nullify my love. My dear one, why do you insist on keeping company with fear, giving worry residence in your restless mind? Anxiety holds no ability whatsoever to alter what is fixed, ordained by the Most High. I understand its seduction. Fear masquerades so easily as wisdom, vigilance a virtue. But don't be fooled. Quiet your racing thoughts. Listen instead for my voice of calm assurance. I am guiding you along the very path I prepared before time began. Have faith, all will be well. My beloved child, I see your struggles, and I weep with you in your darkest moments. But I also rejoice as you summon courage to face each new day. You are so precious to me, fearfully and wonderfully made. I delicately crafted every fiber of your being, shaping you into the person you are today. When you feel weak, let my strength sustain you. When doubts creep in, let my peace quiet your mind. Whenever the path grows dim, let my light guide your every step. For I will never forsake you, my treasured one. My plans for you are good, filled with hope and a future. If you seek me wholeheartedly, you will find me. If you call on me, I will answer. I am an ever-present help in times of trouble. This world often calls in competing voices, each promising fulfillment, yet leaving you empty. But my voice rings clear through the clamor. Listen for it, my child. Let my words permeate your spirit, anchoring your heart when other voices seek to pull you astray. The path I call you to won't always be easy, but it leads to life, abundant, eternal life. I will equip you, teach you, transform you as you walk with me. As you center your life on me, you will find joy unspeakable rising from within, joy that remains steady despite changing circumstances. I see the longing in your heart. I place those desires deep within you, and I can fulfill them as no one else can. Yet many seek their fulfillment through compromise or shortcut, often with painful result. So I call you to a better way, my way. The way of integrity, wisdom, and faith in my promises. As you walk this path, fixing your eyes on me, your desires will be refined and brought into alignment with my perfect will. What once seemed important may dim in the light of eternity. You will find earthly pain easing as heavenly hope grows within. My way involves surrender, laying down personal ambitions to take up my purposes. But do not see this as loss, for in losing your life you find it. The peace and fulfillment you crave can only be discovered in a life wholly devoted to me. I invite you into this life of purpose and meaning. The choice is yours, but so too is the limitless power of my Spirit, available to all who yield themselves to my transforming work. Have I not said, "Behold, I make all things new"? Allow me then to make you new, my child. As you offer yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, hopes, and fears, I will remake you into a vessel of honor, equipped for every good work. Others will see undeniable change in you and stand amazed at my glory revealed. Difficult seasons still await you in this fallen world, but now you need not face them alone or unequipped. Together we will weather every storm, pushing back the darkness until my kingdom comes in fullness. Until then, let my living water flow freely through you, bringing life and renewal to dry and thirsty souls. This is your calling, my child, if only you consent to my work within. The evils of this age seek to mar my image in you, provoking you to doubt, resentment, hatred, or despair. But my light shining in you exposes such darkness. My love flowing through you overpowers evil. Indeed, darkness cannot overcome light. So let your words and actions shine, bringing hope and help to those lost in shadows. I see enemy forces rising to assail on every side, yet do not fear. Has my arm grown too short to save? My power knows no limit. Though hell itself should rage against you, still my peace envelops your mind when you abide in me. I give you power to tread upon serpents, overcoming the venom of lies with living truth. No weapon formed against you can prosper, for I guard your life as the apple of my eye. Stand firm then, my child, on the rock of my faithfulness. Face each day boldly, upheld by my hand. Walk in the confidence that I go before you to prepare the way. Move forward in expectancy, for your minute-by-minute walk with me leads to blessings waiting just over the horizon. Great things unfold as you remain fixed on me. Let not your gaze or desires stray elsewhere. I am enough for you, supplying your needs according to my riches. Seek passionately after me above all else, and you will lack no good thing. Delight yourself in me first and most. Make time to be still, to listen and commune, allowing my spirit to align your heart with heaven's heartbeat. As you seek me, I make my home in you. Moment by moment, I am crafting your life into a unique tapestry, its colors vibrant, its fabric strong. The finished work will testify to my presence within you, bringing glory and drawing others to marvel at my handiwork. But threads sometimes tangle or break along the way. When frustrations and failures leave you doubting, remember my purpose remains sure. I incorporate even painful losses into a beautiful design. Just maintain your trust in me. I am intricately weaving the many strands of your relationships and endeavors into this tapestry too. At times, the pattern may perplex you as loose threads seem to unravel faster than you can repair them. Details escape your view. Knots appear too complex to untie. When you don't grasp my bigger picture, doubts may tempt you to try cutting away the messy parts. Yet be patient, my child. Continue yielding the various threads of your life to my masterful hands. I understand how each one intertwines and interconnects. I alone comprehend the full scope of my elaborate design. Just dwell in childlike trust, allowing me to add the colors, textures, and embellishments I deem best. Avoid trying to control any single thread, as if it could be isolated from the rest. Instead, focus on the overall pattern taking shape through our collaboration. This tapestry tells a magnificent story, and its final exquisite beauty will testify of your attentiveness to my leading, as well as my faithfulness in refining and perfecting my new creation. So come to me first when needs arise or when your soul hungers for fulfillment. Beg me to satisfy your desires from my bountiful storehouse of blessings. Why wander afar or squander earthly wealth pursuing bread that perishes? I offer living bread and eternal riches beyond your imagination. Taste and see that I alone am good. I am the wellspring of life-giving water. Those who drink deeply of me will thirst no more. Those who feed on me will hunger no more. I alone can permeate your soul, flooding you with my joy and strength. Stop vainly attempting to extract temporary happiness from this world's shallow wells. Only my springs bring everlasting refreshment and contentment, so draw your happiness from me.